Deep in the heart of Africa, the savanna teems with life. Towering above the grasslands, majestic elephants roam the land, their trunks swaying gracefully as they go about their daily business. From the moment they are born, these magnificent creatures face a life of adversity, struggling to survive and thrive in an ever-changing world around them. Join us as we journey through these incredible animals' lives and discover their spirit's resilience. Imagine a world where the largest land animal on Earth was not an elephant but a small, rodent-like creature. This was the reality of the distant past, around 60 million years ago. The ancestors of elephants were small and ate leaves, but over time, they evolved to become the largest herbivores we know today. As the Earth's climate changed and the forests gave way to grasslands, these small mammals were forced to adapt or die out. They began to evolve larger bodies to help them travel farther in search of food, and their teeth grew bigger and more complex to help them chew tough vegetation. But the most game-changing adaptation was the development of the trunk. It allowed elephants to reach tall branches and helped them sense their surroundings. Its development is the main reason elephants could thrive in new habitats and eventually spread across the continent. Over time, elephants continued to evolve and diversify. They split into two main branches, the mammoths and the actual elephants. While mammoths went extinct around 10,000 years ago, actual elephants continued to thrive and are still around today. Habitat. These gentle giants have been roaming the earth for millions of years, and their habitats have changed over time. The majestic creatures roam the savannas and forests of Africa and some parts of Asia. Elephants live in various habitats, including grasslands, tropical forests, and swamps. The habitats they choose depend on the season. They will move wherever they can find food and water. In the summer, elephants are often found in grasslands and savannas, feeding on plentiful grasses and shrubs. During the winter, they move on to the rainforest, where they can feed on abundant fruits, nuts, and leaves. They will travel long distances to water sources like rivers and lakes. Diet. Elephants love to eat. They can consume up to 300 pounds or 136 kilograms of food in a single day. Elephants are herbivores. They only eat plants and have a very diverse diet. They munch on various plants such as grass, leaves, bark, twigs, and fruit. They also love chewing on roots and tubers. In the wild, elephants can spend up to 18 hours a day eating. Elephants also love to drink lots of water. They also consume minerals and salt, which they get from natural and salt licks, and even sometimes consume clay to help neutralize toxins in their food. Lifespan. Elephants live much longer than most other animals on the planet. With lifespans of up to 70 years, their impressive longevity is primarily attributed to their size, as larger animals tend to live longer. Anatomy. Size. The African elephants are the largest of the two species, with males reaching heights of up to 13 feet or 4 meters, weighing up to 14,000 pounds, 6,350 kilograms. But it's not just their height and weight that make them so big. Their trunks and ears contribute to their overall body mass. Trunk. An elephant's trunk can weigh up to 400 pounds, 181 kilograms, and is around 6 to 8 feet or 2 to 2.5 meters long. It comprises two finger-like extensions at the tip, controlled by over 40,000 individual muscle units. Elephants use their trunks for feeding, drinking, bathing, defense, and manipulating objects. Tusks. A tusk is a long, pointed tooth that protrudes from the upper jaws of elephants. Tusks are made of dentin, a complex bony material that surrounds the tooth's pulp chamber. In elephants, tusks are used for a variety of purposes: digging and foraging, defense, communication, protecting the trunk. The weight of an elephant's tusks varies depending on the size and age of the elephant. On average, an adult elephant's tusks can weigh between 50 to 100 pounds, 22 to 45 kilograms each, but some tusks can weigh as much as 200 pounds, 91 kgs or more. These tusks are around 6 feet or 2 meters long. The weight of tusks also increases as the elephant ages. Ears. Their ears can reach up to 6 feet, 2 meters wide, providing a large surface area to cool their bodies in the savanna. Molars. Molars are vital for the survival of elephants, as they rely on their diet to sustain them. The large size and complex structure of elephant molars allow them to consume various plant materials that other animals find indigestible. These molars are continuously replaced throughout their lives. Molars can be up to 9 inches 23 centimeters long, 6 inches 15 centimeters wide, and weigh up to 11 pounds 5 kgs each. Unique digestive system. Elephants are true culinary experts, able to eat a wide variety of foods and extract the maximum amount of nutrition from them thanks to their unique digestive system. Elephants have multiple stomachs, similar to cows, that work together to break down rigid plant material. The first stomach, the rumen, is responsible for breaking down tough fibers. The second stomach, called the reticulum, begins the fermentation process. The third stomach, the omasum, acts as a filter, separating liquids from solids. The final stomach, called the abomasum, is where the food is digested and nutrients are absorbed. Habits and behaviors. Social behavior. Elephants are social creatures and live in close-knit family groups called herds. Herds can consist of up to 100 individuals and are led by a dominant female known as the matriarch. Matriarch makes all the important decisions. Elephants have a strong sense of family and will often stay with their herd for their entire lives. They have been observed showing signs of grief and mourning when a family member dies. Female elephants form strong bonds with other females in the herd and often stay together for their entire lives, while males leave the pack at around 12 to 15 years old to form bachelor groups. After giving birth, female elephants often form strong bonds with their offspring and take on a maternal role in the herd. Elephants have a culture passed down from one generation to the next. Young elephants learn from the older ones and develop unique skills and traditions. Territorial behavior. Elephants use their tusks, feet, and trunks to make deep gouges in the soil, trees, and rocks to mark their territory and signal to other elephants that this is their area. Elephants defend their territories to protect vital sources such as food and water, to establish dominance, to attract mates, to preserve genetic diversity, to protect themselves from predators, and to mark their territory. This behavior helps to ensure the survival and well-being of the individual elephants and their herd. Mating habits. Elephant mating habits are characterized by competition, aggression, and cooperation. Male elephants will establish territories and defend them to attract females, while females will mate with multiple males during a single estrus cycle, the only few days of a year they are fertile. The strong social bonds and hierarchical structure of elephant herds play a significant role in their mating habits. Gestational period. The gestation period for elephants is 22 months, the longest of any mammal. Cleaning regimes. Elephants are also very fond of mud and dust baths. These baths help to keep the elephants cool, protect them from parasites, and condition their skin. Intelligence and memory. Elephants are considered one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. They have highly developed brains and exhibit behaviors that suggest they possess cognitive abilities similar to those of humans and great apes. They can recognize themselves in mirrors, which is considered a sign of self-awareness. Elephants are known for their excellent memories and can remember the locations of waterholes, food sources, and other landmarks for decades. They can recognize individual elephants and even the voices of familiar individuals from far away. Elephants have been observed to use tools in the wild, such as using branches to swat flies or scoop up water to drink. They also have been observed to use tools in captivity, such as using their trunks to open gates or press buttons to receive food. Threats to elephants. Savannah is the heaven of elephants, but beneath the surface of this tranquil paradise lies a darker truth. As human populations expand, the elephant's habitat is shrinking. There are several threats to elephant populations, including habitat loss, poaching for their ivory tusks, human-elephant conflict. Climate change also poses a threat to elephant habitats and food sources. Conclusion. Elephants are magnificent beasts, and we must save them before it's too late. These gentle giants could be lost forever if we don't act soon and conserve their population. Write "Save Elephants" in the comments section and tell us what you liked about today's video. Subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more exciting updates from the animal kingdom.